right, guys, part 2. So right now you should probably be finished already with your unit test, and it's probably Friday and you're watching it, or it's probably Thursday afternoon. It don't matter. Anyway, so let's finish this lesson up. Let's find our variables. So our variables here are going to be find the cost of each box, one small and one large. So my variables, I'm just going to use, man, M for small just does not sit right with me, but we're going to do it anyway. Small, L for large box. Yeah, let's include that box part. That way we know what we're talking about here. So let's go ahead and put those variables in. M, L, M, and I went ahead and drew these boxes. That way I know that my small is going to be here, large over here. Make this go a little bit faster, hopefully, than the first video. And we find our totals. Now our totals here for this one is going to be, you read, you find the 203, you find the 220. Both of these represent a dollar amount, 203, 220. Remember, if it has a dollar amount, that means the numbers are there. Find them. So for 203, you're going to get 3 small boxes and 14 large. For 220, you're going to get 11 small and 11 large. Easy peasy. 11 small, 11 large. Actually, I forgot to underline that. Now you type it into matrix, and I don't have my notes with me, so give me 1 second. Okay, so we actually end up with 7 small and 13 large after typing that into matrix. Whoops. 7 small boxes and 13 large. Number 7, moving on. Got everything ready to go. So another one of those perimeter ones. Let's find those variables, length and width. So I'm going to type that up. Length. I'm going to just use W for width, capital L for length. Don't forget that length and width, or finding the perimeter of the length and width. There are 2 widths, 2 lengths. That's so hard to say in the same sentence. So width, width, length, length. I'm going to put my variables in there, WL, WL. So this will be my width, and this will be my length. We have 2 widths, 2 lengths for a perimeter, or a total of 48 feet. And we have to translate that next one. So let me just write my 48 here. Switch over. The length translates to L of the garden is means equals 2 more than, there's my word than. So that lets me know, or that lets us know, that we're going to have to flip this one. Okay, so I'm going to bring that over and bring this back. Twice the width, so 2 times the width. Let's pull that out first. So L equals 2 plus 2W. So I'm going to move this to the front, move that to the back. It's going to equal 2W plus 2. You want both variables on the same side, so I'm going to subtract 2W. Now on this one, even though I moved 2W equals 2, width is in the front, so I need to make sure to put that negative 2W in the front plus 1L. And now we fill it in. So we get negative 2, positive 1, and positive 2, which ends up giving us a width of 7.3. It's okay that it's a decimal because we're talking about What units? Perimeter, feet. We're talking about feet. It's okay to have part of a foot. Probably not part of a biological foot, but yeah, so 16.7 is the length in feet. Number 8. Let's find the two totals. I mean, my variables, sorry, cost of the tickets, okay? We're talking about tickets, so obviously there's two different types of tickets. Bill uses tickets on the wet, water slide, and Ferris wheel. So we're just gonna use W and F, easy peasy. So W for water slide, F for Ferris wheel. Let's insert those variables. Make sure you put those in the same order, WF, WF. Okay, and find those totals. Now in this one, we do actually find two totals, which is 1770 and 1555. Both of those totals represent a dollar amount. Remember, I told you guys, if your totals represent a dollar amount, 100% your numbers are going to be there unless we're talking about coins. 1555, there we go. So for 1770, we get 3 water slide tickets, 3 tickets on the water slide, 3 tickets on the Ferris wheel, 3F. For 1555, 2 tickets on the water slide, 3 tickets on the Ferris wheel. So 2 water slide, 3 Ferris wheel. So that actually gives us a total of $2.15 for water slide tickets and $3.75 for Ferris wheel tickets. Which is okay. We're talking about an amount. We're talking about a quantity. So we're good to go there. 1770. I'm actually double checking my numbers on that one. I can't remember if I put the decimal. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Last one. Another one of those coins. Let's find which coins we're using this time. Nickels and quarters. Nickels and quarters. So let's type that up. N for nickels. And we know nickels are 5 cents. Q for quarters. And don't act like you too good to have coins. You know who you are. So N, Q, and Q, we're talking about how many of each. So in the end, we're going to get the amount of nickels that we have, nickels, and the amount of quarters. Quarters. Okay. Let's look for our now. Let's look for that total. It says Randy had 15 coins. Okay, 15 coins in total. Think about this. Even though we've been attaching a dollar amount, 15 is not something that has a dollar sign in front of it. We're talking about an object. We're talking about coins. So this is an item. So this one is 1 and 1. Most of the time when we have a quarters and nickels or a type of example that has coins, they will have a total with money. This one does have a dollar sign, so I know I can attach the price. This last example doesn't, so you do not put 5 cents for nickels, 25 cents for quarters. But we are going to translate that last one. It says he had. Had means equals 3. More means plus. There isn't that keyword than, so that means I'm going to flip or turn around. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to box it. It's just that important. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this part of my equation out first before I continue. Whatever I put here, bring it to the front. Whatever I put here, bring it to the back. What do we have more of? Quarters or nickels? We have more quarters. So Q goes on this side, nickels goes on this side. And I'm just going to capitalize that. And now we're going to bring it down. So N, plus 3. You want both variables on the same side, so minus n minus n. N is in front of Q, so make sure you bring down the correct variable first. That does matter. So plus 1Q equals 3. And we end up typing a -1 into matrix here, +1, 3. So when you get that typed up, you end up with 6 nickels and 9 quarters. Okay, so you should now be prepared to do your assignment that will be due, and you must turn it in as soon as you walk in on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay out of trouble.